Hello everybody students, come back to our class. See here, after the completion of the lesson, we have the vocabulary part children from the textbook. Now, if you refer the page number 61, there is a vocabulary. First and second bit we have completed the first one and second bit from the vocabulary children. Now we are dealing with the third bit from vocabulary third bit. If you refer the page number 62, there is a third bit. What is the bit consist of? The bit is about the third bit is about idioms children. What is that? Idioms. The third bit is about what? Idioms. See children, page number 62. Read the following sentences from the play. From idioms, third bit, read the following sentence from the play. Play is nothing but our lesson children. Okay, from the lesson he has taken one sentence. So we should have to read that sentence. It's only fair that if he doesn't make good his boast. That means it's only fair that if he doesn't make good his boast. It is a sentence. Underline children. Let us see what he is describing. What he is going to be described in this sentence. Let us see here. The underlined phrase is an idiom. What is that? The underlined phrase. What is the underlined phrase children here? Make good. Make good is what children here? It is the idiom. Let us see. What is an idiom? What is an idiom? He is asking the question children. You can write the answer also. What is the definition for the idiom? He has given. An idiom is a phrase similar to the phrasal verb you have just learned. Okay. It is difficult to guess the meaning of an idiom by looking at the individual words. That means it is similar to the phrasal verb children. Okay. Before going to know the what are idiom, let us rewind. Let us recollect the definition of phrasal verb. If you turn the page, second bit phrasal verbs are the children. Phrasal verbs. Page number 61. What is a phrasal verb? Just to revise children. I have told already for you what is a phrasal verb. A phrasal verb is a phrase which consists of a verb. A phrasal verb is a phrase which consists of what? Verb and preposition, or an adverb, or both it may be. It may be verb or preposition. It may be verb and preposition. Along with the preparation, there will be an adverb also, or it may be both. The meaning of which is different from the meaning of its separate part. That means both words have the different meaning. He is going to tell that both words have the different meaning. Got children? What is the phrasal verb now? The phrasal verb is the phrase which consists of a verb. It consists of verb and preposition. Along with preposition, adverb also present. So one time what happens children? Both of them are present. Preposition and adverb also present. So for these both words, the meaning will be different children. The meaning will be different for both the words. Okay, now come to the idioms. So idioms are also similar to the phrasal verb children. They are same. Both have the different words. It may the words may be the verb and the preposition or what children? Adverb. But the meaning has different. Now let us see. It is difficult to guess the meaning of an idiom. It is very difficult to guess the meaning of idiom. That means make good. Okay, making and good. Something is made good, but it has different meaning children. Make good is nothing but making. Yes, making something that is good. Yes, son. But the meaning is going to be having differently. How it is? Next, see here. It is difficult to guess the meaning of an idiom by looking at the individual words. When we are looking for the individual words, suppose good is not there, make, meaning is different. Only good is seen, make not seen. Good has another meaning. Yes or no children? So different meanings you will get. So these type of words are known as the idioms. The words are given, but their meaning is different. Let us see here. Here make good means to carry out a promise. Means make good is nothing but the meaning of make good is what here? To carry out a promise. To carry out what, children? To carry out a promise. That means it's only fair. See the look in the sentence. Look to the sentence, children. It's only fair that if he doesn't make good his boast, means make good means to carry out a promise. Okay. Now let us see. Here make good means to carry out a promise. Some another idioms are there that begins with make or. That means some idioms are there, children. Okay. That begins with what? That begins with make something, okay, make something dash. Let us see what we are going to get here. See, that begin with make or make merry. Suppose make merry, 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 make do, okay, make do, make it, make the most of something, make something of yourself, and make like. These are the idioms which start with what, children? With make, M-A-K-E. So got, children? What is the idiom? Idioms are nothing but they are similar to the phrasal verbs. Okay, the individual words have the different meanings. Okay, and they give the different meaning. Look up these idioms in a dictionary and find out what they mean. Here see some idioms are given. Here are some idioms. Guess their meaning and use them in your own sentences. Here some idioms are given, children. Let us see. First one. Only few I will explain, children. Means first and second I will explain. The third and the fourth one you should have to try from your dictionary and write the sentence for this idiom. Once in a blue moon, children. Once in a blue moon. Once in a blue moon. What is the meaning of it? Once in a blue means what? Once in a blue moon. Once in a blue moon. That means, see, the meaning of once in a blue moon is very rarely. Very rarely. That means in a less quantity, children. Very rarely. Mostly in less time. Okay. Mostly finding less something. Okay. Very rarely. Once in a blue moon means routinely not in a routine way. Once upon a time. Okay. Once in a time only. That means monthly once or twice, yearly once or twice, like that. So very rarely, in a less quantity, you can tell. In a less quantity. So once in a blue moon means the meaning of once in a blue moon is nothing but very rarely. Now you should form a sentence here. Sentence. What is the sentence for this idiom, children? What will be the sentence for this idiom? See, he watches movie. He watches movie once in a blue moon. Got, children? Once in a blue moon. What is telling? He watched the movie once in a blue moon. He will see the movies very rarely. That means he will see less movies. Okay, less movies in a year or in a month. Okay, daily he will not see, children. So very rarely. The meaning of once in a blue moon is very rarely. And the sentence for this idiom is he watches movie once in a blue moon. Or movies also you can write, children. Movies. M-O-V-I-E-S. He watches movies once in a blue moon. This is the first one. Now second one, children. Bury the hatchet. H-A-T-C-H-E-T. Bury the hatchet. What is the meaning for this, children? What will be the meaning? Forget the enmity. Forget. I will explain what is the meaning here. Forget the enmity. E-N-M-I-T-Y. Enmity, children. So forget the enmity means, see, bury the hatchet means forget the enmity. So forgiving the enmity, whatever the bad feelings we have upon our friends, upon our relatives, upon our enemies, whatever it will be, no, that we should have to forget. That means we should have to forget the enmity. Okay, the war between the people. We should have to forget the enmity. You know, enemies who will follow the enmity? The enemies will follow. Who are the enemies? There will be no enemies. Just we are following up. Okay, we are creating some enmity in our mind. That's all. There are no enemies in this world. So forget the enmity. We should have to forgive. We should have to forget that enmity among people, among friends, among relatives, among parents, or whatever it means. So the bury the hatchet meaning is forget the enmity. Now sentence here. I am going to write the sentence here. Okay, what will be the sentence? They decided to bury the hatchet. Bury the hatchet. They decided to bury the hatchet and try to be friends again. Got children? Now see here. Bury the hatchet, forget the enmity. We are forming one sentence. What is the sentence? They decided to bury the hatchet and try to be friends again. That means they wanted to forget about the enmity and they are going to be friends again. So children, these are the idioms what I have explained in this class. Okay, definition, their idioms are similar to the phrasal verbs. Okay, then afterwards I have explained with example from the textbook itself. First one and second one I have given. Now children, the third one and the fourth one, you just find the idiom for the third one and fourth one from the dictionary. Okay children, next class I will be meeting with the another topic.